I'm just getting here, man. Starting on my live stream.
Oh, heck yeah. Good luck.
Thank you, man. Got a little YouTube channel I do.
Heck yeah. That's what that is. You can make some money off of them.
Oh, yeah. There's some people in here. A peaceful setting. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The rain has stopped here in PA. We're layered up. How clear are we, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know. Man, that's the third person that walked through here. Double tap that screen, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. How's it going, boss? No fishermen on the water this morning. Not yet, anyway. But the water's looking nice in certain areas. And I'm looking forward to it. So join us. Welcome to RayRay Outdoors. If you haven't already, double tap that screen. We're about to head to the water. Welcome any newcomers. Welcome. Don't be shy. Let us know what you got going on down below. I may just flip this log right here. We're actually looking for some live bait today because the water looks and is calling for it. And it's possible to have some things underneath just the soil right here. But, oh, let me set that down. We can do this. Oh, yeah. We did just that, but it crumbled. All right, well, that was a dud. Continue to flip this here. There's a worm. Look. Just coming out of the grass and the soil right here. There we go. A nice size worm to throw under a float. Got a little jar. Little container. Let's see, crystal clear. There's another one. They're just finding them now. They're just coming out. Me walking over here on this soil and this dirt. So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna go all the way down to the spot where we were catching fish yesterday. We're gonna try there, and we're gonna work our way all the way back. But today we're gonna have a wider variety of bait. We got some worms, still got the spoon, still got the spinner, and we'll see what else can turn up for us as well. Oh. Man. Let's see if you guys are on here. Ha ha. There's one. No, this is not the same container I was drinking out of. There's one just like it. Ooh, we got some escapees. We got some decent ones running away. Holy crap. I say we almost got about a dozen or two. Some nice little plumpy red worms. I mean, they're not the biggest, but when you pinch them, look how they move. Like there's one come crawling out of the woodworks. A couple of them. Oh yeah, jumbo. Come on. Yeah, they just come crawling out. These little guys are perfect. Throw a couple of them on the hook, under a float, after a rainy day, and usually that's gonna destroy the trout in the creek streams. Double tap that screen if you're just coming in. Welcome whoever, and welcome everyone to RayRay Outdoors. There we go. Look at him. He's like a snake. Just slithering and flopping around everywhere like crazy. All right, throw a little bit of soil in there for him. Keep them alive. I left 2 of these in this jar overnight and nothing happened to them. Like they stayed alive. I was like, oh my gosh. And they just keep coming. I got probably 20 of them in here, guys. I think we're good. I think we might be good. But now I know right here by these dead logs is a great spot for some worms. There we go. Let's get it. On the road to the fishing hole. Here we go. What we got in here, ladies and gentlemen? I see we got Glenn. Welcome in. We got Tina as always. Hope you guys are having a good day, good afternoon, or a good start to your afternoon, I should say. And it didn't seem that the rain made a difference in the water levels last night. She said, Chad's here too. He's lurking. I love to go, man. Any adventures today for you guys at all? Chad, Tim? Oh, looky here. Looky here, looky here. Got some growth along the trail. Look at the back. Wow. What a specimen. Oh, those actually smell really good. Really earthy. They're really soft, really gilly, which I don't know what that could mean. Like they're gilled all the way to like rigid gilled. But man, do they smell amazing. Thank you, Find a Joy. Welcome in. Welcome to RayRay Outdoors. We hope you're having a good one. Found a couple of mushies right here. Adventuring. All right. My eyes are always peeled towards the woods. Oh, a chipmunk. Oh, man, that would have been awesome. Let me see if I can get him for you guys. He's right there. Who sees him? He's gone. Who saw him? Who saw him? Who saw the freaking chipmunk right then and there, boys and girls? Who saw it? Sounds good, Tina. Matt, welcome in, brother. We just grabbed us about 2 dozen red worms, or whatever kind of worms you want to call them. But we just dug up a couple, quite a few, back here along the trails. The water's perfect right now for it. I think that might be what they're wanting. We're going to skip over this spot here that we're stopping at. But I stopped here because this guy just like paced right here for, I don't know why, but he paced 2 times back here in the woods. But I want to try something soon, guys. In the next day or two, I'm going to come out here and I might set up a couple like bottom feeding lines for carp. There's some big carp back here in this hole along the power plant. But yeah, I'm thinking about coming out and doing a little bit of carp fishing. And why I seen Catfish Terry this morning doing some carp fishing, and you know, them fish, I love how a carp fights. They do fight absolutely insane. They're so rough and rugged, and I have really light tackle, so we're gonna be putting it to the test. There's that. And then we're gonna do like a cook over a tiny little fire, if you will, of coals. But we're gonna cook a can of smoked sardines in the can over the fire on the shoreline. So I just thought it'd be something cool to do, something different. It's either that or I'll end up going to here soon to go hang out with Matt. I'd really like to come hang out with you, Matt, and go do some bass fishing, man. It's been a minute since we've been able to even fish together. I think, when did we fish last? I think it was the 5th of April? It was a whole month. My eyes are peeled to the ground, guys. I'm over here looking at all these mushrooms. Or I found a couple mushrooms, but looking around for all these mushrooms that are out and through here growing. That rain last night definitely got things popping. It wasn't like that brutal, harsh, heavy rain. It was that light, you know, crisp, and enough to get everything wet. And I love a rain like that. That makes everything fruitful out here. There was about, I don't know, what do you guys say, about a week ago? Maybe a week and a half ago? They put Family Guy on Fortnite. Babe, they did that a long while ago. They did that a long while ago. This is my Fortnite right here. Anymore. I'm forting and nighting out here, you know what I mean? Forting and nighting. What in the world is this? Yeah, Matt, dude, I really wish I could get you out here, dude. You know, we've been fishing over there for I don't know how long, brother. And you keep talking about how you hate fishing in the same location so many times. At least before, anyway. You know. So you're always welcome, bro. I've always told you that. I'm a good bike ride, but if you get a ride out here to hang out, you know, be different. Sun's starting to peak on us. It's exactly what I wanted when we got out here. I was like, it's cloudy now. You know, it was cloudy earlier. It was raining. Yeah. This trail, it goes all the way down to where behind the electric plant. And then it kind of like stops off, and then you have to go through some terrain to continue on. But I've gone forever, bro. My mushroom spot's way back in the mountain in the woods back in there. So next April, Matt, I suggest you get over here, dog. But like I was just telling Dalton this morning, as he's sitting here talking, he called me this morning. He's like, man, I'm gonna go do some fishing. And I'm like, yeah, man, it'd be nice to get you guys coming up here and go do some fishing with me. You know, like I'm limited, man. I don't have a car no more. All them years that I did have a car, I'm making so many trips and do so much. Now I'm stuck. I can only fish certain areas. I can't get nobody to come over here. And I'm like, well, I don't know what to do, because every time I move up here anyway, to Youngwood or whether it's Greensburg, or we end up getting hemmed up in something with the law enforcement, or you know, child protective care or something stupid, just because we're fighting or arguing and people want to be nosy, and Michaela wants to be a little much sometimes and draw some extra attention. And I'm ready to move back to State College area. I'm ready to move back to where I was at, man. I think I've hung out with everybody maybe 1 or 2 times in the past year and a half I've been here. And I don't know, man. You know, I do what I can. I try to be as positive as I can too. It's just there's a point where people are like, all right, well, and obviously nothing's going to change, so I got to do what's going to be best for my family, because I wasn't dealing with child protective care out there. I wasn't dealing with the extra drama stuff out there. People not minding their own business out there. So I'm just I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Nonetheless, we're at the fishing hole. At least the first one, anyway. The water has risen. Our footprints that we were standing at yesterday are actually in the water. They're actually in the water. So, but that can make for some good movement in the water. It allows fish to go upstream, downstream. There could be some different fish in here. We got some geese on the other side flapping at us, telling us what's up. I mean, I'd hate to move all the way back down there, man, but it was just so peaceful, and I didn't have all the extra shit going on, and people would mind their own business. You know, when you live in a double in a city area like I do right now, you gotta watch how you act. You gotta make sure things are on the right track. So, who we still got in here? Maria, welcome. I don't know why that's just popping up. I seen Tina's Maria before anything. I'm like, where's Maria? And then I'm only like, I think, what up, Ray? What up, Ray? My man? What up, dog? We over here. We just getting here. I mean, we just walked up to the water. You just made it in time. I hope you're having a great day, man. We're having our cigarette. We just finished up our coffee. We picked about 25 worms or so. We got spinners, we got spoons, and we got a little bit extra water today on the creek. So I think it could do for some good fishing. Absolutely, for sure. What we're gonna do is there's a branch right here that is calling my name. Right here is a branch, and I'm gonna try to extend you guys to it so you guys can be kind of at this angle, so I can walk down there, and you guys can still see me. You see what I'm saying? So that's a good thing about this stand that I have. Maybe I'll just put you to that tree over there. I might do that. This tree right here. I might clear out this spot right here. I might put you guys there, and I'm gonna stand up there. And then we're gonna work the spoon and the spinner first. I don't know yet, Tina. Right now we're in a program that's kind of helping us out, and my mindset is to save some money and put it back, and start saving to where we can afford to go pay for our own place somewhere else. Um, I don't mind living where I live right now. It's a good temporary place to live. It's a double, so we're dealing with drama downstairs and with our neighbors calling the landlord in on us for being too loud and bickering and just stuff that I hear them doing the same thing, and I'm not calling in on them. And it's just the overwhelming of, I'm in a city like area, something that I did so much to try and stay away from. Um, and then I kind of only did it because, out where I was living, it was just very, very lonely. I wouldn't be live streaming like this. You guys would kind of only get live streams if I went to big lakes. Um, because most of the creek streams and stuff I was fishing are remote. I'm talking, it take an hour to walk into the woods where I parked my car at a state forest, at the Bald Eagle State Forest. Look up Bald Eagle State Forest of Pennsylvania. And that's I was in the heart of it, in a creek stream, catching native brook trout, wild browns, wild rainbows, you name it, they're out there. And I couldn't stay out there for long because I'm just like, man, I'm out here by myself. It's actually scary. Once you get so deep out there. That, and I just missed having buddies around, man. And I moved back up here, hoping that I'd be able to get things on track to where I could go hang out with friends and go do things throughout the spring. And there's plenty of time still to come. Summer hasn't even started or anything yet, so I still got plenty of time. But it sucks, man, when you're only getting to hang out with your friends once every 5 months or so. It can, and I'm young, so that's what I want to be doing. I want to be doing adventures, taking my family, my friends out places. And right now, just been having a lot of hiccups with my kids and the whole moving stuff, and it's a lot. So, but I'm trying to stay as positive as I can. That's why I'm out here with you guys. So double tap that screen and welcome in to any of the new people that are just tapping in here. I'm eating hot dogs and hot sauce. That sounds fire, Ray. As long as the hot dogs are grilled. They're not just like microwaved up, are they? They're not just microwaved old glizzies now, are they? My love, are you still in here? How's the kiddo doing? How's he treating you at home right now? Tell him he better be good. Don't make Daddy have to come home because he's acting a vigilante. All right. Oh. All right. Let's see if I can tear some of this. Now that's scary because you see that? Look at where my head is. You see that? Can anybody here right now? Oh, oven cooked. Okay, we're good. We're clean. Can anybody here tell me what this is right here? Can anybody? Can anybody tell me what this is that I'm pulling out of this tree? What is that? Does anybody know? I can tell you what it is. But can anybody else tell me what it is? Hard to see. She said a nest. Nope, it's not a nest. That's how high the water level is in the creek, or was anyway. Is that better? Can y'all see me better over here? Alright, first things first, I gotta go get my rod. How clear are we? Let me know. Got a good view too back here. It did, but that was from where the water level has gotten up so high and it was rushing down this creek that wood and branches built up around this edge right here, around that. Which is pretty freaking scary, if you ask me. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna cast what we got on right now, which is this dough runner. Oh wow. What I found. It's still kind of aired up. It's not a bad ball at all. I might take that home. I've been thinking about, there's a basketball court around the corner right here on the other side of the creek. You guys might see some live streams of me, the kid, and the wife going to the basketball court here soon. I used to play basketball a lot. I actually got a really good jump shot. And you guys might see some RayRay Outdoors hooping soon. Who would watch? Who would watch in the chat right now? Who's in here that would watch me do some RayRay Outdoor hooping with the kids, or whether it's just a scrimmage game with some people at the park? Here we go. Dough runner going in. Fireball lost last year, LOL. Don't forget to hit that like button. 11 people and only 9 likes. Each one of y'all that haven't liked, double tap that screen. Welcome to RayRay Outdoors. Let's see if we can get us a fish, ladies and gentlemen. How clear are we? Are we crystal, or can you guys kind of see what's going on? Nothing there, nothing there. We didn't do too good with this spinner yesterday at all, actually. We did better with the spoon, so if we have to tie that back on, that's what we'll be doing. There was a deer down here yesterday too. Crystal clear, I appreciate that. Yeah, I think now that I've gotten it up a little higher, out up off the ground and stuff like that, you guys can see a little bit better. What's the odds that they don't want this today and they don't want the spoon? We're going to see. Because I know there's more in this spot than just those fish we caught yesterday, for sure. F&B Baits over on Facebook. If y'all ain't went and checked him out, y'all definitely need to go check him out. He's got some really good spoons. He's even got some really good small worm baits and stuff for like crappie or trout, or the worm baits are really good too. But got some grub baits in here today that we can throw and flow since it's so dark the color. We still got plenty of holes to hit that way, so double tap that screen off. You just coming in. Spoon, spoon, spoon. This spoon right here, man, they're lethal. Ray, if you get a chance, man, on Facebook, I don't know if you got Facebook, you come over to my page, man. I make baits as well. You can see some of the baits that I make up. I take pictures of them and stuff like that. But also, I can link you with some of the people that I've done business with or bought some baits from that work really good on the waters. I like to help people get the best quality they can, man. That way, when they go out, they can expect to catch something eventually. But I can't say it took me a while to catch a fish with this spoon. I think these fish just got to be in the mood for it. I think that's kind of the big thing. Got to be in the mood. There we go. All right, we're going out. I said, no, I have no Facebook. Yeah, that's how I got in contact with that guy, and he looked out, man. He really did, because he just sent me this stuff to use and just sit out here in PA and catch fish and send him videos and stuff. He's like, man, you catch some fish with it? Just send me a clip. I know they can be tough at times, but when I first got his baits, he gave me those worms. I absolutely was tearing smallmouth up. I was tearing trout up, but the worms went so fast. I can't even lie, so I ran out of baits to do any videos or anything for him. And this right here has getting it done for the trout. I've been trying people's jigs. I tried Catfish Terry's jig just the other day down at the bridge. Let it go out, let it drift down, just let it, and twitch it a little bit, because there's a worm on one of his jigs, but it just does not seem to affect these trout very much. I gotta find some crappies. I got jigs for just about everything right now. It's just a matter of finding the fish and being in the right place at the right time. Tangle on it. Uh-oh, we had a bite. I watched it. We had a bite. I watched him come up and smack it, but I don't think he hit the hook. What's the odds that they don't want neither of these? And that they want the bait that I got in the container, huh? want to do just that. We're going to switch from the grubs and worms, and we'll see what happens. It sure feels fishy. It sure feels fishy. What we saying over here? We got everything going? No, I have no Facebook. Okay, we still have that. Got one person in here. No, I know it's lying, isn't it? I know it's lying. I'm trying to play with my emotions. On that. On that. Get a float out. Just look out. Get out there. This is a good shot right there. Just coming in, double tap that stream. Welcome in, tying up another jig over here, getting something tied up so we can fish here. My line is just not working for me right now. There we are. Babe, are you still here? Tina's got a good point, because I'm not monetized yet, so I guess that could be the only way I can get a donation or any of that such. So for now, anyway, I'm excited because I'm almost there, Tina. To where you guys can do little like gifts and stuff in the chat. I'm excited for that. Like, that's pretty cool. When you make it to, it's like a goal you set, you know. First it's that, and then I think it's the 4,000 or 5,000 watch hours or something, and then yeah. Everett, them, every time. Welcome in, Everett. Hope you're having a good day. Alright. First we're going to throw on one of these cheesy grubs. Oh, Tina, you put it in there. You're awesome. Pin message. Bio. There we go. Tina always coming in the floats. Tina always coming in the floats. Yeah. And I mean, the people that do donate, and I do end up getting some stuff out of it, and normally it all goes back either to my children or trips to like hospitals and stuff like that. So that's what's kind of been going on here lately. And bait and stuff to get me back out here and be able to fish and make more content for you guys. Alright. Here we go. Grub on a float. Nothing beats drifting a floating bobber ball. Get a nice little bobby boy out there. But we picked up a leaf as soon as we touched the water. I think that's going to be the issue today. It's going to be tough to get down without a heavier jig head. Man, I really thought they'd want one of these grubs today. It being really darker water. Wait, where'd my bobber go? What was that? My bobber was gone and went under. What was that? Right here in the shallow. I don't know what that was. He's trout fishing. I am doing fishing, man. I am. How's it going, man? I hope you guys are having a great day. I don't know if that was a fish just chasing me up, man. They're playing with me. Oh, my grub just flew off. I watched it. Daggum. No, it didn't. That was a leaf. I thought I lost my grub. I lied. Yeah, we're just doing a little trout fishing. Doing a little trout fishing. Any bites so far? Corey, nothing yet, man. Yesterday we was out here, we caught 3 trout, 1 smallmouth from this location. But we got plenty of holes to hit that we're going to be hitting along the way. So join along here at RayRay Outdoors and maybe you'll get to see us catch a nice trout today. Next is about to be red worm. And then it'll be location switch. There we go. There's a nice group. Uh-oh. Oh. I watched it get drained. And I wasn't able to catch up with it. Oh, all right. See if we can do that again. They are accepting the grub. Please grab. Oh man, that's how I know it was a fish. Because it didn't get hit again or nothing. like the spot right there where they will be. Man. Cheers to any partakes. Have a vape with me today. A little sour apple action. Alright, maybe I was totally wrong about the grubs today. Maybe we're gonna throw on this red worm. Like I said, if nothing with the red worm, we're gonna just move location. Out for a little wormy bud. Actual wormy bud. Let's see what we got going. Bait or spoon? Right now we're using bait. Was using spoon. Nothing on the spoon. Now we're going with red worm. We tried a little cheesy grub. No luck there. Throwing everything right now just to see what happens, and then we'll do it at each hole. Oh, we got one. There we go. Oh yeah, he came in and he snatched it. He came in and he fucking snatched it. Woo! That's a nice bow. Nice bow. Let's get this net out. Yeah. I said it, didn't I? I went and stopped and picked me 20 worms or so. Because I knew after a nice little soft rain like there was last night, this is exactly what they were going to want. It's perfectly lip hooked so he can be replaced and put back right back in the water. Popped out just like that. Let's get these hands wet. It's actually the nicest one in the last couple days. He's pretty. He's a pretty big guy too. Check him out. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's beautiful. Get him back. First one of the day. And then it was on the bait that I knew was going to be the key today. It was something that I've been saying was going to be a key factor. And the thing is, they're plucking it right here in the shallow where all this water piles up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing I just did there. I'm going to put another one on there. I'm going to put it right back in that area. So I could only imagine that there's more than just one. We get. Yeah, buddy. Yes, sir. Let's go, y'all. think that's what was trying to hit that grub. I think that grub is just not ain't lively enough right now for them. They'll snap at it, but they're not going to commit like they will this red worm. These aren't even really red worms. I call them rainbow worms because they live kind of like underneath just your typical leaves and stuff. They got a really shiny hue, like a rainbow. They don't really look like a regular red worm that you would buy from the store or a nightcrawler, because those worms are actually shipped in from Canada and all over other countries. And that's another reason why a lot of times it's harder to catch these fish on those worms, is because you're throwing a worm that they're not used to seeing. You throw something similar to that they see come off of the ground near where they're living, that's going to be the best bait for a trout. So, especially on a day like today. All right, get back out there. Oh, and we just tangled our line in a tree. Got everything back, though. We got everything back. And we kind of took that tree branch out of the way right there. It took our worm, but that's all right. That's all right. Yep, today could be the day where we pull in a couple pigs, I ain't gonna lie. It's a nice day out. They're looking to eat worms. That means they're moving around in this, what would normally be shallower. They're looking for all these bugs and other bait fish and stuff. And the bigger ones pound on the baits, so, especially live ones. Maybe we get lucky today. Pull in a couple pigs. I know that one was nice. He wasn't terrible. By far. See what you guys are saying? We eat them a lot. Yeah, we do. Yeah, Corey, we do a lot of catch and cooks. I got a lot of catch and cook videos, so if you like seeing videos like that, we got that, man. Make sure you subscribe, man. Check out the page. And like I said, anybody that donates, right there is our donation area for now until we get monetized and stuff. Everything contributes, goes to getting back out on the water and my children, my wife, my life. So, any help helps. Let that drift. Let that drift along the waterway. There we go. Oh, we let go. Came back for it. Got him. Got him. Came back for it. Came back for it. Woo! God. I knew it. Today was going to be that kind of day. We got another rainbow. A small rainbow. He's a baby. He's a baby. He's just a baby. I mean, he's a tiny guy, man. Pop the hook. Yes, you did. You popped the hook? Look how little he is. Little wee rainbow. That's two. They're right here, man. They're right here in front of me. And they're right where the suds are meeting the fast moving water. Kind of slowing down right here. And you want to set it right in there and let it drift. As soon as they drop that cork, it's go time. It's go time. That's two. Man, that's crazy. That's 5 fish here in in this location in 2 days. So that's how I know this place, little area right here, has always got fish. And there's not many people that are willing to walk down this hill right here to get to them. So unless you're younger, or walk up the stream. Honestly, I think that's a realistic way that a lot of people would get to this area, is they would walk upstream or from downstream. Alright, let's see if we can repeat that process. Back over here with y'all. Oh, we're getting plunked. Oh, he drained it. He drained it. Come here. He freaking drained it. Oh, man. They want the worms. I might have to go back and hit the bush again, ladies and gentlemen. Well, at this action we're having here, the rate we're moving here, it's always fun worm fishing, man. When you get the chance to use worms and you got a spot like I do right around here, where there's nothing but worms and stuff to flip for them, you can set and fish all day. And then meanwhile, you'll have some fly anglers that'll come down here. There'll be a couple fly anglers come down here and they'll be like, man, what the hell you catching them fish on, man? And then you tell them. We got who messaged? Nobody, okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, we're getting plunked. Oh, missed him. Missed him. We definitely got plunked though. He didn't get the whole worm. He didn't get the whole worm. He didn't rob us completely. Or will the fish take just a piece? We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see how much one we actually got on here. Yeah, I'd say you ain't gonna hit that. All right. Double tap that screen if you're just coming in. Welcome to RayRay Outdoors. We are in a muddy, muddy area. Holy shit. But that's all right. That's all right. We're catching fish. That's what we're out here for. Get a little muddy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where'd the Bobby boy go? Where'd you go, Bobby boy? I don't know what happened there. I lost sight of the Bobby, and I don't know if the fish had it or what. There goes all three fish, eh? All right. Well, I think that sums it up for this area. How many did we catch? 2? Oh, I thought I had a big one. I got a snaggy bite. Man. I thought I had a freaking colossal. But no colossal. What we got? What we got? Got 3 in the house. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Gotta go get a chance to spark plugs, keep alive the dream, brother. Keep living the dream, brother. Thank you, man. You already know, man. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to stop and get some more worm bugs. That's for sure. They are doing the trick, aren't they, guys? Damn sure ain't no worms right down here. Alright, hey, we're gonna move to the next spot. There's that. Let's get you guys down out of the tree. How about it? Come on. There we go. Good little spot though. Tree was. It's tough getting these legs bent back out, I'll tell you that much. Get them straight. There we are. All right. Let's see if we can find a couple more things to flip to find a couple more bugs, a couple more worms. All right, so we caught a couple down here today. Wasn't like the other day, but we're gonna check right here. Right here looks some barn. All right. There's one. They'll just start coming out the woodworks here in a second. Let's set you guys up. Sometimes just raking a stick across the ground like that vibrates the ground, and they will come out sometimes if they're in here. Like there's a little one, a piece of one.
I don't know if that's a worm. It's more like a grub. But there's a little worm. Alright, it don't seem like this area is too good and fond of worms, like that last place where they were just coming out by the dozens. So we may just go back down there and come up with those there. But there's a couple other tactics that we haven't tried today too, that I could have tried here at this spot, which is just plain jig head on bottom with some power bait, which could probably be a very useful technique today because it's a very dirty water day and they're looking for something with a lot of color and a lot of scent, which worms in their own area, like right here, is a great source of that. So here we go, up the mountain we go. Oh my goodness. Some people keep using this as a support route and it's not very supportive. Woo. There she is. All right. Let's go down this way. Try a couple more spots. All right. You know, man, this past morel season was pretty fun, and I hate I didn't get a video of it or some footage of it, but nonetheless, it was a great time getting to eat some, find some myself this year. How's it going, man?
So,
How's it going, man?
good, how are you?
Pretty good. My shoes aren't. Look at them. Them things. If you guys can even see them. Let's see something here. I got a couple worms left. I've never caught a fish down here at this spot where I hang you guys from the other tree. There's some stairs here. But there's that flow out right there, man. It just looks too fishy. Too fishy for there to not be a fish right here. You know, it's pretty deep right there. You got some rundown. It just looks like a trout hole. So we're gonna give it a whip. We're gonna give it a whirl. That and I could probably kind of turn my shoes off a little bit. I wanted. All right. Wrap you guys around this here tree. Ugh. There we go. Hold up. Hold yourself there. There you go. There we go. All right. You're not doing what you need to do. Thank you. There we go. Come on. Woo. Water's running through my pickets right now. Through here. It was not running this thick the other morning. So there's a lot more water rushing out of here today. That was neat. What was it? Let's see if we can. Oh yeah, there's a couple of juicy ones. That dude just like the job here. Job well done. Got a fat worm. Nice chunky one to go ahead and just fish it right here. Not only are we foraging for fish and catching fish, but we are foraging our own bait to do so. Ow. Alright. If you haven't already, double tap that please. Alright, going in. You all start whirling. Mini hidden spring. Yeah, it's right here. It runs right here, and then it looks like it don't go nowhere. It's drowned right here, and then underneath it, through the rocks right here at my feet, is where the water's going through underneath the ground. It's pretty cool. Still got a few good ones in there. And like I said, I'm gonna stop and grab some more. And I was gonna walk to the goalie today, all the way out. But I'm like, man, I've been catching just as many fish near house. So, like, I don't need to walk all that way. If I want to catch a goldie, I'll just catch it out the luck of the goal, you know, of the luck of the draw. look like there's a fish here that wants a worm. And so he'd be sitting right there. Double tap that screen if you're just coming in. Welcome. But you're going to see also in just certain areas, they want different things, you know. It kind of depends on what the water is looking like, what the fish are actually doing down there, what they're feeding on. I don't know if I can find anything, but I'm going to flip a rock right here, and I'm going to show you guys possibly some stone flies, maybe some scuds, some certain bugs that are under the rock. One second. So right here, there's actually a stone fly, and he's moving. He's on the rock. You see him moving right here. He's little bitty. I mean, you can barely even see him. He can get down in the crevices of this rock. They look like tiny little shrimps. So what you would want to do is you'd flip a rock like this, you'd see that, and that'd be what you wanted to match in the water. You want to find something similar in a fly box or something of that nature that looks like those little guys. I didn't think I was going to find any. First rock I pulled out of the water, and there you go. Charlie, welcome in, brother. Hope each and every one of y'all is having a great day. About to grab this gear, head back up to the trail, pick us some more worms, and we're going to see if we can catch a couple more fish. I'm packing so light today, and it feels so nice. It really does. Because I can get around a lot quicker. Bobber tasted real good. Just like that. Snap you guys off to the tree. Bam. Straighten my legs out here. My son came home today. Congratulations, brother. I'm glad they got home safely, man. I'm still waiting on my daughter. She's doing great though. She's actually doing really, really good. They pretty much have cleared her. She just needs to rehab, and they're gonna slowly get her to where she can drink milk on the bottle again. It's kind of like a feeding rehab, if you will, to get her off of the NJ tube, which is like a nose tube that goes to your stomach. That way that she could eat, you know, properly without no issues. So, yeah, man. But I hope everything's going well, and I'm glad to hear that, you know, your son's home, man. I know that feeling could probably be the best in the world. And then, you know, you were dealing with less than a week ago one of the worst feelings in the world. So keep your head up. I'm glad everything's gone and turned for the better. And yeah, man. Let's see if we can see what we got here. Ooh, instantly. Look at that. Slithered like a snake, man. Slithered like a snake. Yeah, stop right here. Get some More prime bait. No point to pass it up, right? It's right here. Ooh, yeah. Woo. Yes, sir. What it is after them light rains like that, them worms like to come up out of the hole. Like to come up out of the holes and come hang out. Oh, shit. Get out of here, stick. In my way. Alright, it's a little, I was about to say, it's getting a little dry over here. Where the wet stuff at. Alright, it's dying down. Where you at? Oh shit, I'm stepping on my strap. Alright, there ain't no scary ones around here. We got a couple right here. Right up at the top of the hill. But it just shows just a few 100 yards more can make a big difference in bait and no bait. Oh shit. Let's go. And away we are to the other bait location. Ooh, mushroom. See, when your eyes start developing for them, you just can't help but find them. And this is deep up in here. Look at that. Look at that guy. Just growing in there. You best believe my eyes are everywhere else but that mushroom right now. I'm looking all over to see if I see any morels. But from a distance, to spot him, it's a nice little mushroom. Two. Look at that. Very old. You tell that it's got bugs all in it. There's something else right there growing too, and it's dead and all fungied up, but said uh-oh, buffering a little bit. Yeah, that's because I'm on the ground. What about now? Couple mushies. Oh, let's continue to get some bait. Was it bad, Tina? Are we back? Are we doing all right now? I think that little area right there, it's literally cell dead because, I mean, it's nothing but trees and, yeah. Clear now, yeah. See, just that a couple feet height distance, it makes a total difference. It really does. That's that 5G. It don't like the ground. All right, here's the fishing hole, but we're going up just a little bit further. Wherever, here, hold on, check right here, just right here. Yes, sir. There's a nice one right there. And some really soft soil. Yeah, do it right here. We still clear? Still in the clear? There we go. Man, that sounds prime, Tina. Sounds like fishing weather to me. Yes, sir. 3. There's 4. We lucking up here. We lucking up. There we go. That's a nice one. There's 2 more. Yeah. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. Ow. I got about 7 or 8 of them in my hand. They just keep crawling out as I'm doing this. All right. I think that's plenty because we got like at least another dozen or 2 right here. Let's get it. That way I can get down here and rinse my hands off too. Alrighty. The holes are right here. Let's do it. Come on, there we go. Get off my stuff there, boy. Woo! We're gonna wing everything here like we did before and have before at any other hole. But since we're already tied up with a worm, we're definitely gonna go with that first. Alright. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna do something real quick. Since you got it down right here. Make up like a little stand with this log. Ha! Look at that. Go. Freaking go. All right. Wonder if my wife is still here. I wonder how the kid is treating her at home right now. don't know. We might be making a switch. Try the spoon, try the spinner. Worm is not working for this area. It seems like. I mean, this guy looks lively still in there, so I don't see why we wouldn't be able to catch one. You see, in this area, it's a lot wider than the deeper areas over there. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch it out. We're gonna switch it out. Let's do that. Got two in the chat. Welcome in, whoever you are. I think it's lying to me, but you know how this is with YouTube. You guys know how it is with the tube. Be sure to double tap that screen. We'd greatly appreciate it. Going on the old dough runner. See if she'll get her done. Build the dough runner, and then we'll put on F&B baits again. Another good bait. Two prime baits. And one of the most fish holes. Can we pull anything out? Can we pull anything out? We caught two today. So far. Two rainbows. Two rainbows. Guys, sit back there. Good. Don't want the dough runner. Got 4 in the chat. Double tap that screen if you're just coming in. Welcome to RayRay Outdoors. If you're new here, let us know what you got going on down below. You're welcome. Double tap that screen to help us catch a fish. And get hooked. Boy, that sun is out today. She is shining bright like a diamond. Boom, going back on. F&B Baits over on Facebook. Shit won't even cast right. All right, let's see if that fixes. What we got here? 3. And that's right. Oh, about a slow day. Oh, about a slow day. But we ain't done. We ain't done. A couple more things I want to try. A couple more places. We'll see what happens. To end off the day. We shall see. On our way to the next hole. Look at that. Just kick the log or stick over. I mean, that guy, he's prime. Prime bait. Stick him in the tank. So, these guys seem to stay alive at home. Put them in the dark room and Kept the lid kind of off of them. They seem to do just fine. Keep them enough stuff to keep it moisturized in there. Ain't too dry or whatever. They do pretty good. All right. Think about what I want when I get home for a good old what is it? Lunch, yeah. Thinking about a good old stuffed peppers, cream cheese, jalapeno bites. Ugh. Yeah, I can't believe we got both of them fish today on worms so far. So maybe that'll be the ticket up here at the bridge as well. We will see. We got plenty of bait to find out. And there's just animals out everywhere. There's mushrooms growing everywhere. It's beautiful. Spring has sprung. It is officially here. And yeah. Where we started this morning. Our coffee drink, our hangout here next to this here pond. And believe it or not, I've taken a few casts here and just have never caught anything, man. Nothing. Then an old man came here and told me that there's actually bass, bluegill, and a few other kind of species in here. But I've never seen movement. Only thing I ever see is some turtles. And let's just all be real. We don't want to catch no turtles. Who wants to catch turtles? I really want to get over there. It's just so rough. And I don't even think you can get down right there right now because of how things have been looking. It's a spill out on both ways. And the problem is that there's so much growth and the water's up so high that it's tough to get down there without getting in the water. Very tough. We're down here though. There's a spill out down there as well. I wish there was a way we could get down along that way, man. I know there's some great areas down there, but we'd have to walk through some thick stuff. Let me see something. See how this looks over here. Got another spill out coming straight from the ground. Just fresh water. And it's straight out the ground. Ugh. Just maybe. Uh-oh, I see some rocks. Might get lucky. I just had the feel for casting right in here. I don't really come over here much. because we haven't been able to. But we're gonna cast around the spoon and see what happens. Water's risen a lot through here. Usually we've caught one over there a couple days ago, but that was when it was really shallow, so I'm guessing them fish moved up in this deeper spot. I'm gonna set you guys up somehow. Got an idea. There you go, just like I do it at home. I don't even think I can get out there and drift the worm, so the worms are going to definitely be for up there at the bridge. Here you go. There we are, hooked up. Let's go. I knew it. I knew it. Woo! I knew it. On the spoon. On that spoon. Oh, he just did it. No. They come up with this spoon, dude, and they thrash it. It's over. Oh, that was nice. That was a nice fish too. He was probably about 18 inches or so. He was really nice. Man, I always lose fish up here. It's always in this area I seem to lose fish. Ah, that bites, dude. Had him all the way up here. It's because this water area is moving pretty good. Man, that bites. Looks like that's going to be that one that we almost had in this location. Anybody? Nope. What should be the next step? Who's in here? Should I go ahead and throw on a different spinner? Should I just... Throw on a different spinner and then we'll move after this. Man, I had him all the way up to the bank. I hate when that happens. And right here. What it was, I've learned with these spoons, especially the single hook spoon, you can't set and take your time fighting them in. You got to get him in quick because they're going to thrash. And the moment they thrash really good, they're gonna spit that hook. What's up, Charm? You're the first comment in like, I think 20 minutes or so. Hope you're having a good day. We've caught 2 trout so far. Just lost 1. So technically 3, but lost 1. Leaving in 10. I'm good, you bro. I hope you're having a good day, man. We're actually about to move locations, going to the bridge. Or it's gonna be loud. Be a little loud, but I'm gonna see if we can get 1 or 2 more fish from up here. And we'll probably call it for the day. Been out here for a couple hours. Caught a couple of fish. Got bait for the next few days whenever I want to come back out. All right. Well, we know there's a fish here. We just lost him. So there's a few of them right in here that we've lost. But nonetheless, when the fishing bite slows down, you move on out of the hole. Oh. We got live bait, we got plastics, we got spinners, we got spoons, we got our own jigs, we got other people's jigs, we got everything to fish with. Sometimes it's just what they want. Man, if you like Arby's, you gotta get their new white mac and cheddar. The white mac and cheddar, dog, the mac and cheese that they got. It's crazy. A lot of people are like, what? Yes, if you haven't tried Arby's new mac and cheese, get it. It was a limited time at first, but they brought it back because it was so good. So, and so many people were asking for it. I don't know if it's in Canada. You have to look into that. But man, if you guys don't, it's crazy good, dude. Like, I was like, yeah, macaroni and cheese from Arby's, I don't know. And I tried it. It's better than KFC's macaroni and cheese. It's better than Bob Evans macaroni and cheese. It's gas. Oh, man. These next couple weeks, it's going to get hectic. My wife has got some things she's got to get taken care of. Oh, we got Indiana in the house. Welcome, Indy. Ham and cheese melt, curly fries. Yeah, some food sounds good. I got plenty of food at home, though. That right there, guys, I can't even lie to you. That's one of my biggest things that I have a problem with right now is preventing ourselves from eating fast food, you know. As easy as it is to be like, oh, I'm tired today. I just want to order something and be done with it. It can take a crunch on your money, that is for sure. And I absolutely can't stand it. I hate it. I love eating. I love eating. But I don't like being broke. Let's get down here and fish this bridge. See what else we can come across. Well, there's where we want. Say it just seems to be getting shorter and shorter. Alright. Yesterday I watched a couple people freaking walk right across this on this. One thing is, that shit is slippery once you get over there. They're taking chances. Oh, those prickle bushes. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. Oh, man. See something here. Can't really see me from over there, can you? All right. You guys are literally on a rock in the middle of the water. Like, water is right here. Right here. I think that's good. Alright. We'll get this net out. Put it next to you guys. Get the tackle box out. Get ready to switch out. We'll see what happens. We're also going to throw right here. Woo. We're going to throw right here. We don't want to fall in. That's pretty deep right there. We're just going to do jig head or a split shot with a worm and let that drift right through here. Might get lucky. But we're going to throw the spoon that way and the spinner that way first. What we got in here still? Let's do a hair check. See if we got anybody even in here. What's going on? I don't know how this stuff happens, but it does sometimes, and I'm so confused. So confused. Alright. Doe runner going in. As I thought, I don't know what it is right now with the doe runner. They are not wanting it. One day they want it, and the next they don't. We're gonna get this spoon thrown back on. Be sure to double tap that screen if you haven't already. Greatly appreciate it. Is that what it is? Is it hang up time? Because it's starting to feel like baits ain't working with me. The fish ain't working with me. Line ain't working with me. Jesus. What the hell, man? Alright, we're about to go old school. Yep, we're about to go old school on it. We're about to do just a straight up split shot, and a hook. And we're gonna twitch around a worm right here and down there at the next hole to see what happens, see if we can come up on a fish, use these worms, and yeah, that's gonna be it for the day. Might even do one of these grubs too on the bottom just to see. Something brighter, something on the bottom, something different. Be safe, Ray. You already know, So you gotta go. Be safe yourself, man. Heck, I might even drift a power vape ball. There we go. Nice little plump worm. Feed it on there perfectly. And then I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Y'all can see me over here. Simple technique. daggone thing. What we're gonna do now is throw on a grill. We got it here today. We got Indiana. Grabbing our thing. Throw one of these cheese grubs. Just to see if anybody's interested. We got going here. Don't move. Don't move down. And this is the last hole we're hitting. I'm heading home. It's been a nice day. We caught a couple fish. It was really slow, but really slow. Blessed day nonetheless, though, regardless. I might even throw on another weight, just because. Throw on another weight, lift it higher so that the grub can float a little higher in the water column. And we'll probably throw the spinners. My wife ain't been in here in a while, I've noticed. She's probably locked into her game. right now. So no rain on my parade. Can almost feel it. My head is enough for the truck. I'm sorry for I'm gonna say don't rain on my parade. I think ooh, I think ooh, you know I'm not from that. Sure. Come on, let go. Alright, we lifted the weights. Can't even see me over there. What the hell am I thinking, huh? Price is in here. Welcome. Welcome, brother. Been out here for a couple hours now. We're at the last hole. But wish us luck. On some arms. Switch in and out of these baits. Get home, I'm hungry. Hope you're doing good, Crisis, man. Little girl got cleared this morning, so she'll be going to her rehab area to do her rehabbing to help her get off of the NG tube, which is for her nose. But other than that, she's doing really good. They said that she honestly could come home if she was a normal baby, but considering she's not normal and she has special needs, they'd much rather keep her there than to, rush her home and something else happen and then her have to come back. So, nonetheless, it's that. My son don't have to have, I don't know if you've been here since we went to the hospital, but he doesn't have to have his surgeries for a while now, so we're all in the clear on that as well. Worm going in. thought we'd get one right here. Hold up. Oh, we had one. Oh man, we had one. We're about to double up on the hooks right here, or on the worms right here, and see if we can get it to come back. Even though I feel like we just lost it completely right there. There's a good one, and that's a good one. Got a couple dozen worms right here that we picked this morning from under some brush, stuff like that. We did not pin that hook with nothing. It was definitely in his foot. So. Alright, let's get it back out there. Bruh. About that time to wrap it up for me. Can't do nothing when you got fucking 30-mile-an-hour winds blowing in your face. It wasn't just blowing like this a second ago. Air Crisis, if you're still out here, man, I know I was fishing yesterday and we got everything taken care of the last couple days, but I had nothing to smoke today, so I had to get out here, man. Get out here and burn off some energy and just breathe, you know? You know how it can be whenever you ain't got nothing to smoke. It can be tough, so. But I've been doing better with it, man. Coming out here and coping and just, you know, relaxing. It's kind of the best thing to do, honestly. This wind's pissing me off. I'm moving down. We're gonna go to this rock up here where I have a better and easier way to cast. There we go. There's a rock ledge right there, but I have no clue where I'm gonna set you guys. So that's about to be the problem. The water's moving so fast that there's weight and the worms just sit on the top of the water. do it. We're gonna go cast this spoon. And we're calling it. It is a bad day right now. At least this afternoon. We did better the earlier afternoon, but this late afternoon, it is just absolutely hectic right now. The wind's blowing like crazy. Calming back down a little bit, but so much fast moving water right here. And yeah, I didn't get to really go hit some of the holes. I'm back, had to do some housework. Thank you, Tina. Crisis, you still here? Caught a couple, man. I don't know if you're still in here, but caught a couple. Tie on the spoon, cast it around. We're gonna call it. Had a good, decent day. Caught a couple trout. A couple rainbows. What do y'all know? It was in the spot where I caught them yesterday as well. I think it's pretty freaking weird. I think it's because I said that's a spot where fish are stacking up right now because not many people go fishing. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Try to keep it from people going down in there. Good spot to go for sure. Enclose a fish. See if something will chase something. It says we got two in here. Wow. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's just my luck right now, but my gears just broke in my rod. It won't catch. That means it just broke. I can fish with it still, but now I have no drag. That was a smack and I missed it. Ah, bro. I'm like, nothing's working in my favor right now. Gear just broke. gentlemen, that's gonna do her for the day. What's up, J-Man? We're heading out, man. Double tap that screen for me on my way out. My rod broke today. Yeah, my gear won't lock back in place for my rod. I don't know why. I don't know what done happened, but it won't lock. Man, that really bites. This is a good rod, bro. Well, another rod bites the dust, ladies and gentlemen. Can it still be used? Can I still fish with it? Yeah. But now the drag is going to be really off. I'm going to have to hand control my drag. Not the way I wanted my day to end. Not the way I wanted my day to end. At all. Today was not the greatest day, I can say. The new jigs work. J-Man, we haven't even tried the new jigs that I've been... What jigs are you talking about? You talking about the jigs that I've been tying? You talking about Catfish Terry's jigs? Gotta be more specific. However, no jigs have been used to catch fish today. Only thing used to catch fish today was rainbow worms under rocks today. They didn't want spoons. I got a hit on the spoon right here. I hooked up on one with the spoon down there. So we lost 2 fish, caught 2 fish. Yeah, the jigs I made, no, I will say I think I got a bite on one. I don't think it, I don't think it had it completely in its mouth. There's a specific creek I want to go to. It's just a good little drive away from here. I'm not able to drive too much right now in order to use some jigs that I think will work in them waterways. They're a little bit tougher to use here. But nonetheless, y'all, I thank each and every one of y'all for coming in here and hanging out, especially you two. You've been here since the beginning. And you can see it's not always rainbows out here. Today was a pretty rough one. We caught a couple though. Changed up on us is because the wind picked up, the temperature actually dropped with the sun being covered, and yeah. But I love each and every single one of y'all. I hope you guys had a great day along on the journey. Double tap that screen, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Fish on, everybody.